So ZB, it's hard to only show the short term because the intermediate term has such an influence on it. You can see in here these dominant cycles are made up of three minor cycles that are very clear. And you could see this one over here actually broke that low. So we would say that the next cycle would not take out the high. It didn't, but it formed bullishly, as you can see there. So we expected it to go higher. That's what it did. Now, there is likely a sharp pullback coming over here in the bond market sometime into Q1. So when I have that in my mind that right now it's bullish, momentum is positive right there, but the you see where this low is right there, that's 1530. As long as it stays above these areas, then I'll think it's still okay and try the upside again. That's why we have the upside arrow right there pointing that, well, it kind of looks like could go up. Or we could get a scenario where, it, kind of follows this pattern right over here, maybe test the 78.6 and then begins to move up again. So you see, I'm following that cyclic information right over there, and that's how this could form. If this came down over here and broke this low, and then we were pointing at something like this, that would tell me that it's a high probability this peak is in this minor cycle. So again, it's the messaging that comes from the daily to the weekly or the weekly to the daily. And you see this little turnover right over there on the momentum. You see that little blue signal right there and right over here, which tells you it's losing its momentum on the short term. You asked about the short term. It's losing momentum in the short term. It has another week or week and a half that it could fall right over here, but we want to see it hold above that low right over here on the weekly, which is the same thing right over here on the daily, and then that would end up to be a positive situation if it looked more like that. So we want to see what the shape is. I said to you that I think there's a big decline coming in the ZBs out into Q1 of next year. So that would match up with the anticipation of a big uh, increase in interest rates out into next year. So that means I should be showing a rally in interest rates here. Here's your 10-year interest rates. And you can see right over here where I'm looking for maybe another month of interest rates coming down. But then after that, this rising phase right over here in the interest rate market should align with that declining phase I showed you in the bond market, and that would give you the period where there could be a very big upside spike in interest rates, which would surprise everybody.